I used to think I had to try and do things in the physical world to get to where I want to be. But where I want to be is not so much a place as it is a state of being. To have or not to have is a state of being. A lot of us, myself included, were programmed though by our parents, by generations of families saying that they're poor and thinking in a poor mindset, looking at what they didn't have, looking at how far away it is, even looking at what you need to do to get there, is all keeping it from becoming physical reality. The idea, the dream that you have, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be, is like a seed that you plant in the garden. The garden is like God or your subconscious mind. And the seed is your conscious mind. And you put your idea into the ground and you nurture it, let it grow, and it grows into a tree. It turns into the manifestation. But if you're in a state of lack, if you're still looking around saying, well, where is it? You're literally pulling up the seed to look at it and saying, why isn't it growing yet? Or maybe it's started growing and you're like, oh, cool, now I could put it back in. But by pulling it out and looking at it, you are messing up the growth. So that's why letting go is such a big concept. Because it's forgetting that you were ever in lack to begin with. Reframing the past, reframing the present, reframing the future. And realizing that you've always been wealthy, but it was just programming from society that caused us to see in the lens of lack. But just the fact that you're watching this video, just the fact that hopefully you understand what I'm talking about, this knowledge is worth more than billions of dollars. It starts with this. It starts with realizing that you have more control over your life than you would think. The divine matrix. But it's a double-edged sword. The universe, God, only knows yes. So it only knows to carry out whatever thoughts and feelings and states of being that you're impressing on it, that you're planting in the garden. If you're mad, if you're looking at what you don't have, if you're not in a state of gratitude, then you're planting seeds that are weeds, and not the good kind of weed. So when spring comes, you're going to be like, oh crap, I didn't plant anything. I didn't plant any ideas. And people can go years without planting anything in their garden because they don't even realize they have a garden. They think that the world is outside of them and they just were unlucky. They're not smart enough. They couldn't do this, so they couldn't do that. Maybe they tried one time, but it didn't work. And so they gave up, not knowing that they were the dream and the dreamer. The world isn't outside of us. The world is within. And so if you want love, if you want just to see love, then all you'll see is love. Staying conscious, staying present, staying grounded is how you direct your life consciously. Because if you don't do it consciously, then there's going to be times where just the subconscious takes over. And it goes to that default reality that your subconscious has been programmed to, of lack, of how hard it is to get there or what you need to do next, whatever story you're telling yourself. So I'm going to try to keep these short, but hope this was useful for you, and I'll see you next time.